Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Rage video, where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to ease us through this gentle night, we are actually going to take a look at a prog rock, prog rock, would grunge, I suppose, maybe be like the better phrase for this, since this is, 92, I think, so 31 years old. That's not too bad, I say. So if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. And since this is our first time checking out Alice in Chains, we're just going to get straight into it, and then we'll let nature take its course. So let's begin. So they're talking about being dead, huh? So, my first, initial impression is that this is a guy who never got out the starting blocks. I don't know whether it's just because, nobody told him how to, or what was there, a part of his life he missed that told him that you've got to think about yourself and you've just got to go for things. This streak's like the sort of guy who just sort of gave up on life because life and the world gave up on him. Because my wings have been so denied. That's pretty much where I'm getting it from. So I like it. It's deep, and I like that. Kind of like this hole. Self-inflicted then. Feeling so small, down in a hole, losing my soul. I'd like to fly, but my wings have been so denied. Losing my soul down in the hole, feeling so small. Down in the hole, out of control. I like to fly. I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Maybe out of like all the songs I've covered tonight so far, this might actually be one of my favorites because it is curiously very, very. I think the great tragedy in a song like this is not just the tone it goes for, not for. It's absolutely it works so perfectly for the period of grunge, but just listening to, like, you can hear almost the entire weight of this man's soul just wallowing in this hidden place. I think what's kind of fantastic is that, again, it's not only you can absolutely sense the pain, the misery, the infliction in this guy's voice, but he absolutely means it. It's like some terrible or tragic thing happened in his life where all his hopes and dreams were like crushed, and now they've been thrown just like him into this stupid, dark, dank hole. And what's curious is that even the way it sounds, it doesn't even sound that tragic. And I wonder if it's just because it's sort of like he's like accepted his place in the world, but it not out of, acceptance, more out of recognition. Like, this is where he is and that's what he's going to be. And what he would give anything is to fly out of this place. But society seems so unbelievably cut off and too close-minded to let this guy ascend to his greatness. To my mind, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I absolutely think the song is about. I think it's meant to be just about this guy had hopes and dreams, and when it doesn't work out or a series of unfortunate events take place, you don't when you're faced with disappointment and grief, the best thing to do, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes is literally go to a place where you won't feel disappointed or grief anymore. AKA, set your standards so low that means you absolutely can't. There's no reason to feel unhappy anymore, because why on earth just why even think about getting out of this place? Why even think about it? And what was really then again, that may be the only thing I just kind of want to check about, because what exactly really is the crime so much that this guy Alice in Chains, that, what was it that was so bad that he decided that, like, the world just wanted to say no to him? Like, that's honestly the question I'm now still trying to ask myself, is that, did this guy just dream too big and he flew too high and that was the end of it? Did he, I don't know, did he just forget about it, you know what I mean? And out he went. I do admit, ladies and gentlemen, it musically as well, it's got that atmosphere as well. It's the tone of being incredibly sad, but also incredibly it's both sad and actually quite uplifting in a very, very strange way. It's sad because the tragedy ensued. You could just hear in this guy's voice that, like, this was not meant to be. But at the same time, there's the joy involved when you might think that when, he talks about his wings, that he'd like to fly, just maybe, he still might be able to get out of this place. So there is hope, ladies and gentlemen, I always kind of want to say, and it's always worth investing. It's never out of anybody's experience or right frame of mind to actually demand yourself that you can't be in a better place from now. I love that, and it makes Down in a Hole even more kind of spectacular in a very, very strange way. And really, this is only really one of my first few times of checking out Alice in Chains, so I absolutely want to see what else they've got in store, because this, again, we could get into this really cool period of grunge music as well through things like Soundgarden or Pearl Jam and Nirvana and stuff like that. That would be an experience all in itself. So make sure to stick around, ladies and gentlemen, and there might be plenty more in store. So anyway, I hope all of you guys have enjoyed this reaction video to Down in a Hole by Alice in Chains. Please make sure to leave all your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below, and what you guys felt of Down in a Hole for yourselves. And I cannot wait to talk to you guys again in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye for now.